Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. Repairing the veil, yeah. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Ancestral wisdom, we already got that. Those two cards together. Oh, let's see. Pull another one. The wall, obstacles. And Sky Dancer, surrender. Doesn't feel like a... I don't know. Take more cards. Okay. Yeah. I think okay. Yes. Okay. It's almost like so this was this way, so you might be a bit surprised that about some things that you are channeling. It's almost like you know, maybe you are starting to receive some messages and they are not all happy and stuff like that. And you kind of want to stay in this area, which is, you know, for me, this card, if you look at it, this veil almost looks like the dark, and you want to hold together the light, but what you are sometimes getting is darkness, and you don't want to put this out there. And maybe you know, it's like this there's a, you know, but there's some goodness out there in this shadow. It's just that this card is like offer without roots, right? And it feels to me that there's some goodness in this discovery for you, because it gives you the ability to bring more light into the dark, but also a little bit more discernment. And there's this printing error on the card, and that's a sign, you know, it's this that you can, even while you are channeling things, it can get very dark, and that's a side that you didn't expect. I'm getting with channeling, but it's like it's like, you know, the light doesn't come without the dark, right? So it's like it seems to me, though, that there's a treasure hidden in this, because of this card, of course. It's just this this, you know, things that you channel that are not as much of a message that you want to bring are also still treasures, because you know they are accurate in a way, even though they are not all love and polite and everything and nice and stuff like that. It's just, it brings you a lot of healing to know that. But it can also trigger some fear of some sorts. And a bit confusion, you know, this card looks like confusion today to me. A bit confusion. It's just maybe a bit well, it triggers some forgiveness within yourself, what you are able to do, you know, and it triggers some healing for you, which is good. That's what we want to get to, right? And therefore you are still learning, and you know that, and therefore it's okay to make some mistakes, because repairing some things indicate that you are also making mistakes along the way, which is good. Then you know, this card really reminds me of mastering the dark, right? And trusting that you are just a channel, and you cannot really, it's like surrendering almost. Obstacles. What's obstacle? Is there something? This. There's a path, but there's a gap in between, you know, and with the veil and everything. Could mean that you are still figuring things out, you know, it's like it almost feels like you have the feeling that you are somehow a bit guided into one direction, and then you go this path, but then you have to return again and walk another path, because it's like getting nowhere. It's getting nowhere. It's you know, with all the choices and everything, it feels like almost like you are a bit of an outsider, you know. It's like, yeah, it seems to me like there's something, and there's something else that's putting you into an outsider position, almost a bit. But you're wondering why that is. Why you are being put there. It's an obstacle, right? There's light. It's just a bit, you're wondering. It's a bit putting you upside down. Is this really what you're supposed to do? Is there something going on? But the guidance is clearly to meditate and to just well, this is a hanged man in a way, well, hanged woman, but it's like almost like step back and notice that. I mean, it's good that you notice that. This, I think that's what, so you notice something that was not really visible before, and it was not, didn't have a good feel to it, but you're wondering why this happened, why this was the case, and you wanting to repair that, because I don't think that I think this pupil wants to be not not excluded. It's like it's affecting you a bit. But nonetheless, it's not a bad thing. It's good that you noticed this, that this happened. But you know, everything that happens always happens for a reason. And it happens because, well, you are here to learn, right? So there's something in it that wants to be witnessed. And it's making you question a bit why this happened, why this was there, and why was it there? I just want to know. What, there's something going on that you didn't want, and you want to know why this was there. But you clearly have evidence that it wasn't particularly is it some negative energy that's surrounding you? Maybe. And not your intention, right? That's an obstacle. There's some negative energy surrounding you, and it's like you don't want that. You like empowerment, okay? So it leads you to empowerment, to witness this and see it. It leads you to empowerment and also courage. So there's something going on that leads you in the right direction. But it's also, why is it like that? It's for what reason? Beauty. To discover your own beauty, the beauty within you, the magical beauty that you have. And home. Home. It could be that this happened so you can see that you can trust that you can make that you can differentiate what's beauty and what's not, and also to bring you empowerment. And maybe so it is like the more evolved you get, the more information you have, and the more you have, the more you are developing, the more powerful you get. There can also be something else coming at your way, which might feel first of all that it's against your power, but it just confirms your power, right? So if you're confronted with some sort of negative energy that you didn't want to be a part of, it just means that you are actually very powerful. Does that make sense? Right? Yeah, it makes sense. It's like, because without the light, light and dark are both there, but you witnessing what has happened means that you are more in the light than in the dark. Right? Witnessing what has happened with this negative energy that you were channeling also shows you how much you are in the light. It's this light, right? It's like there's dark you have to differentiate, and then the fact that you saw it and that you noticed is a sign that you're on the right track, and that you are actually where you are supposed to be, at home. That's your right position. It's just that you notice this. And this shows you your beauty, that you noticed it and you are that you are actually surrendering and not playing, like not being in the dark. Yeah, this is, yeah. And this is, for me, it looks like, for me, it's a bit of a fake costume, right? Because, well, we don't chill in this outfit at home, right? Usually, right? We just put it on. I mean, fake can be also, again, negative, but this wants to be more, you know, worded in a positive direction, more like this is an outfit that you would wear for a special occasion, right? So it's just, again, this negative versus positive thing that you want to channel, right? Yeah. Okay. So I think we are getting there. The fact that you noticed is a good sign, because this shows you that you are in the light and that you see and that you are on the right path to the light. But with the light comes a lot of dark as well, and you noticed, and therefore you acted on it. Yeah, you acted on it. You repaired your mistake. Wow. That's good. That's good. Perspective and self-empowerment. Yeah, it's like... again, the perspective that you hold, and therefore it's empowering that you actually find out. You can actually be proud of yourself. If you have repaired some sort of mistake that you were channeling, some sort of what you didn't want, that's a good thing, because you noticed and repaired it. So, yeah, it's a challenge in its growth, and it's also coming with a almost a, yeah, very, I'm a little bit defensive because of this, but it's always like that. We have to defend our position whenever we make something that was not good, right? We have to defend our position. But by doing so, it gives us empowerment, and it's a wee challenge. You know, it doesn't feel like a big one. It's just something that wanted to be noticed, so it can be cleared out, right? And by doing so, you have done that. Yeah, and therefore you receive the true perception. It wants to come also always from a standpoint of things, right? It's this, you could see it as a really bad thing, and oh my god, oh no, right? Oh, but this also means that it's a good thing, because you have cleared this out, you know, and seen the magic in the dark. And yeah, you know, Belly wanted to add something too. Yeah, so that's good. That's good. Yeah, and so you saw the truth, right? It's the truth, and it's okay. So, that's good. Just empowering. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Success and triumph. Yeah, right? You overcame it. So that's good. Because it makes you feel like, you know, when you're having success and you're triumphing over some negative energies that wanted to lead you in the wrong direction, you've corrected it, right? Then you can be very proud of yourself, and also that you are, you know, look at this, at this deer, how it's standing there, being all empowered and in the light. Just wanted to be noticed, and it's a lesson. Well, you know, it's okay, and it brings you back to the beauty that you wanted to have, right? And it's understandable. You know, things like that happen. It just wanted to be noticed, especially when you are developing your spiritual gifts, and suddenly it's getting into a zone of darkness that you don't want to have, and that you are surprised by, maybe, right? And by repairing it, what you've witnessed and noticed, it's that was supposed to be the good part of it, right? The the lesson, the good lesson, but a good one, like a empowering lesson. Okay, let's see what we have. No, not like that. Accomplishment, well, yeah. So if you find a word and along the way, it's yours. See? Nature. Go out in nature as much as you can, for its pure creativity can teach you everything you need to know. Yeah, it just wants to look at the flow. It's nature, you know, in nature everything is so, it comes without any barriers. It's like, it's with channeling, it's the same. It comes without a barrier, and you notice the barrier, and like, you know, something, not a barrier, but an obstacle, right? It's this dark light thing, an obstacle, a mistake that is. And in nature, there are no mistakes. So therefore, even when you are making a mistake, it's not a mistake. It's actually just wanting to show you something, right? And you've seen it, and therefore you can be empowered. And that's what this nature card wanted to show you. It's this, okay, now you know that you have to pay attention. Somehow that there are negative energies around, and that you are actually on the right track. It's just that you had to notice this gap. And you will also get signs when it happens, right? So maybe you didn't notice at first, but then afterwards you did. So, you know, so it's just all about a mistake that wanted to be corrected, and you did it, and it's good. Good on you. Good, well done. Okay, so let's see who this reading is for. Cancer. Okay. Yeah, well, yeah, so I hope this reading was helpful, and additional info is in the litter box below, and see you next time. Bye-bye.